right, y'all, we're about to make it in. And of course, tradition is always for it raining. So, here I am. I'm heading in now. I think I have time to get to my stay and stream location, but as you guys can see, it is packed and it is raining. So, this should be interesting. All right, guys, so I have made it in. As you can see, I'm sure it is pouring down rain, so I've taken cover for a moment. I am trying to get over to the stay and stream area to be able to get into the Stranger Things house first. I have a feeling that is going to be the longest wait of the night. And hopefully throughout the evening, I will have some tips and tricks for you guys, houses, food, all that good stuff, so stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I'm gonna gather my stuff together, try to make my way over there as it is nearing 5 p.m. and the opening ceremonies will begin shortly. So, here we go. Alrighty, y'all. I am headed back up to the front of the park. The opening ceremonies got delayed. Actually, I think they got canceled, sorry, because of the rain. It was so bad. And I am a drowned rat. So I just asked a team member, and I have to head back up to the front. I may be able to get into one of the stay and scream areas, but she did say if security has already done their sweep, that I will have to start at Today Cafe. So we're gonna head up there now. We're gonna see, you know, if that's the case. I don't mind starting at Today Cafe, but I was hoping to get into the stay and scream for Stranger Things, but a little change of plans because again, opening night tradition, it always pours down rain. So yeah, so that's where I'm headed right now. We're just gonna have to play the rest of the night by ear because it came down pretty hard. I am soaked. I may have already said that. I look like a drowned rat. So let's head up that way, see what they have to say, and then we will hopefully begin our night. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell all the way down there by the gates where people are holding their umbrellas. Those are the guests that just have an HHN ticket and they did not do the Scream Early ticket with their HHN ticket, which essentially if you don't have an annual pass or a regular day ticket to the park during this event, the Scream Early ticket is something you can purchase in addition to your HHN ticket to get in. So those are all the people waiting to get in. And now we find out where we are going. All right, all. I just got my direction from the gentleman. You can probably hear all of the sound effects have started. But I'm going to head back, he recommended, towards the Springfield area, just because towards the front of the park, it's a kind of a tight spot. And the issue with that is it doesn't really give you a whole lot of access to, you know, any of the houses per se. There is a house towards the front, right by Despicable Me. But if you want to really get to, you know, kind of what's in the back, this is what he recommended. So, and they're actually starting to put all of the props out right now down Hollywood Boulevard. So, taking my time, heading back there now. We're gonna start there, we're gonna get scanned in. I'm already walking by a bloody prop, which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys, so yeah, like I said, tonight has definitely been a interesting evening so far, considering that the event hasn't completely fully started, but back here, it's going to be the Central Park area, which is headed towards the Springfield area, near the Jungle of Doom scare zone. So, like I said, that's where I'm headed. They'll scan me in, and then we'll kind of start in the back and work our way to the front and see how that works for us for the night. Alrighty, guys, so this is going to be the stay and scream area for The Last of Us and the Universal Monsters Unmasked, which is going to be right here in that Central Park location. So hopefully it doesn't start pouring down rain again, but we'll see. All right, my first house of the night is going to be the Monsters house. And there is no filming in here, so I will have to turn the camera off. But I'll see you when I get out. And it wouldn't be HHN without the fog, guys. I showed you the fog machines when I did my last video update. But here's what I want to share with you. I just got out of the Monsters house, which is back behind Yeti. Holy cow. It was so good. It was so good, and I'm not just saying that. So, at the beginning of the video, I told you guys I would give you, a few little pro tips or, things of advice. And one of those things I want to say is this. This is opening night. So, if you go into a house and maybe you're not too impressed with that house the first time you walk through, don't discredit that house. And the reason I say that is because with HHN and it being opening night, they may not have all of the actors needed for that said particular house. I will tell you, when I went through just now, there were a few spots it looked like to me where there probably should have been scare actors, but there weren't. But that didn't take away from the beauty of the house. This house was absolutely gorgeous. And I don't want to give anything away inside, but I will tell you there's a part in there where somebody is on a bungee and they come down from the top. That's all I'm going to say to you. When you walk through, I think you will be very impressed. So this is why I feel it's important for you to be able to have, if you can, a multi-night ticket. Or like the frequent fare passes, which is essentially like a multi-night ticket. Because of that reason, because each time you go through the house, you may get a different feel. It may be a bit more scary at times than others. It just honestly depends. So just keep that in mind when you are going through these houses and you are going through the scare zones. As the season progresses and it goes on, things are going to maybe be added a little bit more, elements, things like that. So just keep that in mind, when you're going through, because this is an absolutely amazing event. It is a little after 7 right now, I believe. And normally what I was going to tell you guys in the beginning, but that monsoon of rain kind of wiped everything out. I was going to tell you, go ahead and get in your stay and scream line, which is essentially, if you're already in the park, you will get into one of the designated areas that's a stay and scream area, so you can kind of make a beeline to whatever section house you want to see. And unfortunately, because of the rain, I wasn't able to do that. My plan was to start in the front in New York and do Stranger Things, but we will do that, even if it takes me all night long to get through that house, because the line is getting a little bit longer. Usually you have a little bit of wiggle room, because the people, as I had showed you earlier, that were standing at the gate were the ones that literally just had the HHN event ticket, which means it starts at 7 p.m. So there was a delay getting started, and like I said, I believe the opening ceremonies, which would have had Dr. Oddfellow up on that platform where it said Halloween Horror Nights, making his announcement for the evening. So just wanted to give you guys that little tidbit of info in case you didn't know. But as you can kind of see all around me, I'm walking through the Central Park area, and we're actually going to come out on the side where the Expedition Jungle of Doom is at, and then we're going to be going through the Dark Zodiac section if I keep going straight towards Hollywood Boulevard. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think what I may go ahead and do right now is we will go through, we're not even going to go through the Jungle of Doom just yet. I kind of want to work my way back towards the front in the New York section, because I do want to get in line for Stranger Things, and I do want to get that house under my belt for the night before I try any of the other ones. So I think after we do Stranger Things, I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat, and then we'll continue on with the rest of our evening, and I will show you guys the scare zones, and I will also show you some of the food, because there's definitely some stuff that I want to try for sure. But because of the rain and the humidity in the air, the fog is just looming, and it's amazing. Like, look at this, guys. Look at that behind me. It is phenomenal. And I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you this. Look at all that. That's just literally from the fog machines. And there's a beautiful sunset over there. It is absolutely gorgeous. And if we move around this way, this right here, as you guys can see, this is going to be Jungle of Doom right here. But I think what we'll do, like I said, is we're gonna come out that side down there. And then, oh, we can hear the chainsaws. Ah, the chainsaw gang is out. They are back. Exciting. And look at that sunshine peeking through. So the sun is going down, guys, and we are just gonna continue on and have an amazing night. So we're gonna go ahead and head this way and get in line for Stranger Things. Oh, and look at this, guys, with this beautiful rainbow out right now. Absolutely stunning. Alrighty, guys, and just give you an idea, right here by Mel's Die-In, here is a sign right here. So over in this direction, there's going to be Chucky, Stranger Things, the Dueling Dragons, Yeti, Exorcist is straight ahead, and then Blood Moon is going to be towards that front entrance I was telling you guys about, which is right by the Minions ride. Alrighty, guys, so on our way to Stranger Things, I am going to go through the New York section. This is where the Vamp 69 is taking place. And I'm just excited. Like, all the elements are out, I can hear everything, so. And it's a little love bug car. So let's go check it out. Oh, wow, guys, look at this. Nice. That's another thing too, guys. If you are in a scare zone, take the time to just watch everything and enjoy it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so amazing to watch all these performers. It's phenomenal. Look at all these people. Oh, she's got a frying pan. That can't be good. Oh, man. That was awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, what do we got going over here? Oh, looks like somebody's cooking up something. Oh, dear. Oh, man. I don't know if I want what he's serving. I think it's a head. I don't want that. Okay, well, we'll move on then. We'll go down here. That's another thing too, guys. These team members, they will interact with you. It's so awesome. Oh, here we go. So let's see. Looks like over here somebody should be eventually maybe on that box performing, but there isn't anybody there right now. But nonetheless, it's awesome. So here we go. All right. Oh, man. Okay. All right, here comes all the fog.
Tell me I can't get kissy toes to zombies? What can I do in this world, Sean? It's 2023.
All right, let's head on down this way. All right. Oh, they brought a car out, guys. This is awesome. All right. I don't think I want what he's serving either. Oh, dear. Well, guess it's going to cost you the price of your head. Oh, man. All right. Okay. She has brains, and she's eating them. Oh, man. All right. So it doesn't look like we have anybody performing on stage just yet, but I'm sure we will. Here we go. All right. I am loving this, guys. This is awesome. Woo!
Run while you can.
Thank you. right now. All right, it is currently 75. I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be a while, but I'm gonna take it. All right, guys, kind of like last year for the weekend, they gave us this little universal thing. They never collected it from me, so I kept it, but here we go. All right, guys, I just got out of the Stranger Things house, and I have to tell you, it was really, really good. I will say that I don't want to give anything away, like I said in the last one, but I'm kind of trying to find a spot here. It was just really, really good. It was absolutely amazing. I don't regret that I stood in line for 75 minutes. It was really good. I do feel like some of the elements might be, you know, added to as the season goes on, if you will. But nonetheless, it was really, really good. So what I'm going to do now is, it's super busy here. I am going to get some food now at Surfer Boy Pizza because I am starving. The line seems like it's pretty long, so we'll see how this goes. But holy cow, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. All right, guys, so I kind of found a spot to sit, and it is very loud. But I did get some food at Surfer Boy Pizza. So I went ahead and I got the, you can't really tell, I don't think, but it's the Hawaiian pizza with Spam. It smells really good. Is it Spam? Anyway, yeah. And then I did also get the drink. It is very delicious. I've already had some. This is non-alcoholic, but you can also get it with alcohol if you want. I believe this is the only option at one of the booths to do that, but it is delicious. I've already had some and it's really good. And then the other thing that they had, and this is so cute, because I'm gonna get to keep this and take this home. But they had a Stranger Things. It's Yuri's favorite, and it comes in this cute jar. It is adorable. So just to kind of give you guys an idea, real quick here, I took a picture of the sign. So here we go. So this is the Surfer Boy Hawaiian pizza. This one is French bread style pizza with crispy Spam, pineapple chutney, jalapeno scallions, and mozzarella. They also have a vegan one as well, and that one is on French bread with garden sausage crumbles, pineapple, jalapeno, and mozzarella. So there is a vegan option. And then they also just have a plain cheese as well. And then the Yuri's favorite is chocolate cake with peanut butter mousse and Reese's Pieces. So the Surfer Boy Tropical Dream Punch, like I said, you can get that with alcohol, but otherwise it's orange, pineapple, lime, passion fruit, grapefruit juice with vanilla bean, and garnished with a pineapple gummy. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this and try it. It looks delicious. This was actually one of the items that was offered in the Taste of Terror dining, which unfortunately I was not able to go to. It was a little preview of some of the food that you'd be getting at HHN before the event actually started. So here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a piece of the pineapple off the top. So here's right here. Oh, that's good. That is really, really good. I have no doubt the rest of this is going to be absolutely delicious. So then, once I finish this up here, the Stranger Things house was a 75-minute wait, for sure, if not a little bit more than. So it is already after, actually it's after 9, almost 10. So I'm going to go through some of the scare zones when we're done, and maybe try to fit in another house before the night is over, but we'll see. But I definitely want to show you guys the scare zones for sure, and I don't think I'll have time to fit in the tribute store, but we'll see. So stay tuned. So back here by Fast and Furious is where the Chucky booth is located. It is currently a 60-minute wait, and then right behind me is the Chucky Killer Treats booth, but we are going to go ahead and go down. This is one of the areas I'm most excited for. This is going to be the Shipyard 32. So here we go. This is one of the areas that tends to be most congested, including the one over by Central Park. when you're walking through here. It is kind of congested. So, but let's see what fun they have. I'm excited. Oh dear. That's definitely not good. All right. Oh, that's interesting. So it's the light. Oh, Shoke's got pixie. Oh dear.
You want me to break the lock? I can bend the bars. I'm really strong.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Alrighty, and then coming over here. Oh, whoa. Did you guys just see that? Dang. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Oh, man. All right, here's this guy right here. Oh, wow. Nice and foggy. Oh, man. Oh my God. So he popped out of there, which is really cool. And if we go across the way here, looks like we have somebody in the box over here. And there, of course, is Dr. Oddfellow's truck right here. Oh, okay. Oh my. Wow. Oh dear. That's what I was saying to you guys earlier about just standing back and watching. It's amazing. Oh, let's go over here. This looks interesting. Here's this guy. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Alrighty then. Very interesting. This guy's back again. Man. Wow. Holy cow. Oh, it sounds like there's something in the truck. walk back in through there, but there's the light up tables I was telling you about, and they've got this really cool photo op over here, and it says Halloween Horror Nights on it, so that's awesome. But just for the heck of it, I'm gonna walk back here, just to kind of show you guys. Got this really cool, like, projection thing going on the ground. Pretty psychedelic. They're so cool.
What?
Alright, so let's take a look back here. Looks like there's a really cool photo op up here as well. Oh, all your fears live here. That is awesome. I love it. Alright. Oh, neat. So they've got stuff on the TV back here. Very cool. Alright. So basically this looks like just, you know, a little bar area back here. I think they must be serving something around the corner here, but just a nice little place to kind of like come off from the side, if you will, if you guys need to take a little break. And of course we have Diagon Alley right here. And then across the way, all the projections you see over there is on Men in Black, Alien Attack, and then of course we have Springfield across the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to this area now, and we're gonna go through Jungle of Doom and then go down Hollywood Boulevard. All right guys, so just really quick, I am getting ready to cross the bridge right here and go into Simpsons Land. But when I did my final update on the things that were being put up for HHN, there was a booth here and they took it down. I swear there was a booth here. I don't know if that booth is coming back or what the deal is, but that's just interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move into Springfield now, and then work our way through Jungle of Doom. So here we go. Alrighty guys, here we go. Nice and foggy. Oh, this will be fun and exciting. Oh my. This guy looks like fun.
No kidding, really? Wow, I never would have guessed.
All right. Oh, there's Dr. Oddfellow's symbol up there, guys. All right, who we got in here?
Please don't skip. Please don't skip.
Definitely felt a little bit light as far as these characters go, but again, just bringing it back to the point that I had made earlier. It is the first night, guys, okay? So don't discredit any of it. As the season goes on, they'll probably be adding more people, things like that. So, but we are now going to head down Hollywood Boulevard. This is one of the wider areas here. And really quickly, another pro tip I want to give you guys is if you are apprehensive or scared in any way, definitely the sidewalks that are along here, you can stay to the sidewalk. I can't guarantee that somebody won't come up and try to spook you, but usually they don't. It's if you are in the thick of it and you're walking down the middle. Now I will tell you, it's kind of hard in the Central Park area because there's no sidewalks unless you go down by the lagoon area and kind of come up and go around. So, and the same when you're over in the San Francisco area where we were just at Shipyard 32, that's kind of the same scenario. So just keep that in mind because you kind of can get on the sidewalks going down Hollywood Boulevard as well as going down the New York section. You know, so just again, just a little tip. If you guys are concerned or scared or you fright easy, that is something that you can do. But I'm excited for this one just because of the elements that it has. This is the dark Zodiac scare zone, and the chainsaws are on this side this year. They were in Springfield last year, they're here this year. So let's go do this. Here we go. They will interact with you, and I just think that is just like the coolest thing ever. It's so neat. They do such a great job. Alrighty, here's the barrels over here. Denser than it was last year, but maybe that's just me. Oh wow, this is interesting. Oh man. Oh dear. Oh my. I don't want what she's selling. She's a scorpion. Alrighty. Alright, I'm hearing some chains up here. Alrighty. What do we got going Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Now I think I can see where I'm going now, maybe. All right, so that was the Dark Zodiac Scare Zone. Holy cow. So, again, I didn't think that would be a favorite of mine, but it's not too bad. And I do think, again, as the season goes on, there might be a few more elements added, but that's pretty darn good. So definitely so far, I think on the top of my list, the Vamp 69 Scare Zone has been my favorite. We did go through that a little bit earlier when it was still kind of daylight out. So yeah, so far this evening has been great. No, it didn't kick off the way I had hoped, but that's okay because it is tradition every single HHN year for rain to be present opening night. But I think we're gonna go back around, guys, because I wanna check the wait time for Yeti Campground Kills, but also I do wanna get either something at the Yeti booth or at the Last of Us booth. So we're gonna head down there now because the event does go until 2 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. So I still have a few more hours to go, and I would like to try to get in a couple houses. That was another thing I did want to tell you guys a little bit too. So I do recommend getting Express Pass. If you can swing it, I do recommend it because it will save you time. Later on in the evening, after that 7 o'clock crowd comes through, that is when you want to be using your Express Pass for the houses so you can skip the line and for any rides that are open. But I will tell you, usually the ride wait times are not that bad, so it's kind of a, you may not even need it for that, but for the houses for sure, definitely. I unfortunately am not able to swing that price, so I am solely standby this evening. But again, if you guys can swing it, I highly recommend doing that, and don't use it right away. Wait until after 7 p.m. after that crowd, when those wait times really start to go up. That is when your Express will be most useful to you. So I just wanted to throw that out there for you as well. So we're gonna go ahead and head back down Minion Land, Minion Avenue, and head over to that New York section and maybe stop in the tribute store and see what's going on there, but also check the wait time for Dueling Dragons and Yeti Campground Kills. Also, guys, I was correct. This is themed to Stranger Things. This is the Stellar Bar. I believe all they have is alcoholic beverages. So they have a cheddar jalapeno Hellfire Club. It's jalapeno cheddar bread with shaved pork shoulder, crispy potato sticks, spicy mayo, pineapple chutney, and Munster cheese. Oh, that sounds really good. So they do have a food option, and then the rest is this stuff right here. I might come back and try that next time. That looks really good. So real quick, at the Last of Us food booth, the one that's right here, this is going to have the corn dog? It's Korean cheese dog with, I have no idea what that is. Crispy potato sticks, truffle cream sauce. Oh, that sounds really good, y'all. I might have to try that one for sure. And then on this side we have the twisted tater, and they do have different seasonings that you can put on there, very similar to what they had for Mardi Gras. So I have decisions to make. Okay guys, so I went over to the Yeti booth because it had a really short line, thinking that, I might be able to skip a really long line. Unfortunately, they ran out of food. All they have is drinks left for the night. So the line for the two Last of Us booths I just showed you with the Korean cheese dog and the twisted taters, that line's kind of long. So I think I'm going to go down to where they have the other Last of Us booth, because there is something down there that I did want to try. And if that's got a line, that's fine, I'll wait. The night is kind of coming to a close a little bit. It's already almost midnight, so there is still a few hours left. But I do want to try just maybe a couple more things. Okay guys, I went ahead and went to the Last of Us booth that had the Left Behind ravioli. And that is mini cheese ravioli with marinara, truffle cream, garlic bread, and tempura fried enoki mushrooms. Now, I have to tell you, when I got up there, I ordered my food, and then somebody came out from the back and said that the ravioli was out, and they didn't know if they were going to be bringing any more out because it's already 12:16 in the morning. And then by the time I got back to the booth, apparently there were cans of ravioli, and I mentioned to them that I had ordered that, and that's originally one of the things I had wanted. And they were kind enough to go ahead and just give me a can of it because they had just literally brought more out, which I will show that to you in just a second. It comes in a really cool can, which I will be keeping. And then the other thing I did go ahead and decide to get as well was the Fedra ration bar, and that is Scotcheroo bar with coffee flavored chocolate, peanut butter, and Rice Krispies. So I'm gonna do my best to show this to you because I don't have a whole lot of light to go by. So, but yeah. So let me just show this to you real quick. All right, so I did turn the phone, my light on my phone, guys, but here is the bar that I was just telling you about. And then here is the food that is in the can. And I don't know if you guys can kind of see it in there. It's got kind of like the mushroom on top with the ravioli. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try because it looks really good. The team member said it was really delicious, and the Fedra ration bar, that looks delicious as well. So I apologize for the lighting, but we're going with what we got. So, all right, so here it is, guys. It's in the Fedra can. So, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a little bit of everything if I can. Oh, and by the way, I just want to tell you real quick too, I know I didn't kind of show, I took a little bite of my Surfer Boy pizza earlier. Delicious, I highly recommend. I don't know if I mentioned that. Everything was delicious. So if you're here, try it. So, all right, this is the ravioli. I went ahead and got that, so here we go. Oh yeah. That's good. And then I don't know if you guys can see here. Here's a little bit of that mushroom on there. Again, I apologize for the lighting. That is really good. Okay. So with what I've tried tonight from the Last of Us booth, and of course the Stranger Things booth, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So definitely give this a try. We're gonna take a little bite of the ration bar here. Just kind of give you an idea. And it is wrapped in like a piece of paper. So it's not, you know, it's not sitting on the thing here. So here it is right here. Okay. That is very good. It's Rice Krispie treats. It tastes like peanut butter sauce with Rice Krispie treats and the chocolate on top. That is delicious. Oh yeah. So yeah. Again, give it a whirl. I definitely recommend it. Wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and then kind of chill for a little bit, and then I might be heading out just a teeny bit early because my feet are killing me, unfortunately, because my shoes got soaked from the rain, including the rest of my clothing. My feet are, they're not doing so good. So we'll see where we're at in a few minutes, but I'm gonna sit here and relax and enjoy the scenery and finish my food, and then I'll be back with you guys. Alrighty, y'all, as we exit, this is going to be the other scare zone, the 5th scare zone right here. We'll walk through. This is at the very front when you enter the park. So this is how we are going to exit and end our evening right here. There's the symbol on the ground. So here we go. I don't know if there will be any scare actors right now. It doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna turn around and show you. There it is, guys. And to my knowledge, I don't believe the opening ceremonies happened, but right atop the Halloween Horror Nights sign is a platform, and that is where Dr. Oddfellow starts the ceremony. So next go around when I'm here, I will be able to catch that for you guys. But I have to say, it's been a great night. All right, guys, that does it for me tonight from Universal Orlando Resort for opening night of HHN 32. So towards the end of the night, I was fortunate enough to go through a couple more houses. So I did go through Dueling Dragons, and it is choose thy fate. It is fire and ice. So literally you get to the end and you pick fire or ice. I chose ice. It was awesome. So hopefully when we come back, my daughter and I are coming back on the 13th. It'll be her very first visit. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It'll be her very first year of HHN. I cannot wait. I'll have a buddy. Hopefully we'll be able to go through that together and we'll pick fire. I was able to also go through Yeti Campground Kills. That house was awesome. It was really, really, really good. I will tell you that the scents and stuff that were in there was spot on. Like there were parts of it that smelled like campfire, and then there was an area where one of the campfire scenes had like popcorn, like it was fake popcorn, but it smelled like popcorn. It was really cool. And then of course Stranger Things was awesome. It was really, really good. I will tell you there is an Eddie and Dustin moment. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I also was able to go through the monsters. That was my very first house. So altogether, it was a really, really good night. I had an amazing time, got to try some food from The Last of Us as well as Surfer Boy Pizza. So I was excited to be able to share that with you guys. And I may have briefly mentioned or not, I honestly can't remember. I didn't know if the tribute store was open or not, but it is. And I did briefly just kind of walk through there, but it was really, really busy. So I didn't want to, you know, take up a bunch of time because it would have been that much longer, if you will. But it's a really good tribute store. It is amazing. I will definitely film that for you guys. The other little tidbit I wanted to share with you is these little guys. So something that really helps me when I'm going through one of the houses is that I love to put earplugs in. So these are just those little foam squishy earplugs that you can buy at Walmart, Target, Amazon, wherever. So if you guys are kind of sensitive to noise like I am, it's a great thing to have. So just another little pro tip for you. Go ahead and bring yourself some little, like, you know, earplugs or something like that. But yeah, it was a really great night. I had an amazing time. Considering the fact that it started out a bit rough, it actually ended really, really well. So I am gonna call it a night. I am very tired, I'm very exhausted, but I'm excited I was able to share it with you guys. So definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And also don't forget to spread love and kindness. We'll see you real soon. Have a good night and peace.